process to install the R and then the R base. It doesn't take like 5 minutes to be able to do that. Let me show us how to do that with this. So I'm going to this place. So just go to your Google. Just go to any place like this, like we're on Google right now. Open any of your browsers, whether Google, Opera Mini, any of the browsers you have, and then you just type there installing R. If you are using the Windows machine, then specify. If you are using Windows, if it is Windows 10, if it is Windows 11, specify it. Install R on Windows 10. I am using Windows 10, so that's all that I need. I will just do this, and then when this particular link opens, then go all the way down. Then you will see this particular link here: install R and R Studio for Windows. I'm not actually interested in that one. Go a little bit down, wherever you can see the actual version of the R you want to install. That's the best one. So download R, like that's the version 4.3.1 for Windows, and we are downloading it from this particular repository called CRAN. So you just click on that, and then it takes you to another window where you can see the same link here: download R 4.3.2 for Windows. Then when you click on that, then the download is going to start from here. As you can see, the download has already started. So I'm going to close that one because I've already downloaded it. Now, the next thing to download is R Studio. Open another link like this and type there again, installing R Studio. R dash, then you put Studio. And then again specify. If you are using a MacBook, specify that you are installing it on a MacBook machine. If you are using Ubuntu, you have to specify the operating system that you are using so that it works in that environment well. So I'm installing R Studio on Windows. So you can see on Ubuntu, on Mac, they are all here. But I will choose Windows. So I'll just click this. Is that? So we go a little bit down. You can see that installing R and R Studio. No, jump that one. Go all the way down. You're going to see this R Studio desktop. That's for me, for a Windows machine user. I can also do this for Windows 7, Windows 8, and then Windows 10. So I'll just do this. I'll just click this. Right? And so when I do that, it also opens. It takes me to this particular environment. So you can see install R. Leave this one. Number 2 is install R Studio. Look at the link down there. Then you click on that particular link. It will start installing. And then you can see that now I have 2 things. R Studio is installing, and then R base is also installing. You need these two to be able to have R set up. And now when that is done, you can go to your downloads. Now mine is finished. You can see my R is here, and you can see my R Studio is here. So you just simply come here, wherever they have been downloaded to. So I will start installing the R first before the R Studio. So I will just double click on that, and then it's going to ask me to run. Then you simply click on run and then follow all the steps, and then when you finished, it will start installing. It will extract all the files, and then it will get everything installed. Now, because I've already got my R installed, I don't want to conflict it. If not, if I click on run here, you should see all this. Okay, it's asking me, and then I have to click yes. Then it takes me to English version. I'll click OK, and then I have to agree to the license agreement. Nobody has ever read this thing, so you are not going to read anything there. So just go ahead and then say next, and that's all. So this place is asking you, where do you want the R to be installed? You want it, so you can browse and say maybe you want it on a desktop or on your documents or your downloads whatsoever. I usually leave it as a default. So I'll just click next. So it's going to be this next until you finish. So the R is installed. Now what the next thing to do is the next thing is to come to R Studio. Now R has been installed. Go to R Studio, and then It's the same process. So it will also ask you, and I'll click on yes. Then you follow this next until you finish installing your RStudio. Now, when you finished, you can just go to your local computer or your desktop or wherever that you install the R. If you leave it at default, it will be installed on your desktop. In any case, if you are using Windows, just come to this small bar here. This type here to search, and then just click down there and type the R. So you will see R, what is it? Or you can just write there, just click RStudio or type RStudio. You will see RStudio will simply be here, and then you come and double click it and launch it. Your R is ready. So when you double click it, then you launch it. Mine, I have already pinned it to my taskbar, so it's seated on my taskbar here. And so if I pull it up, the R is opening. So when you have finished installing the two, RBase and then RStudio, the most important thing is to now open the R Studio. The RStudio will automatically connect to the RBase. You don't need to open the RBase any longer. Just open the RStudio and then you're good to go. So I'm opening my RStudio now. It's trying to open. Everything has been opened. But because I am using it over and over, there are too many things that you are seeing. So I'm going to ignore this. I'll just click on this. I'll just pull this. So when you open, you will not see anything. Everything will be plain for you. All these windows, they will be plain for you. So these 4 windows, they are sliding windows that we can call them pan A, pan 2, or pan B, pan something like that. There are 4 of them, which we can slide them up and down. When you get to this point, don't worry yourself. Then when we start, we're going to have a clear step-by-step way to be able to explore everything that you see here. So this is just the easiest way to be able to install R and then RStudio and then launch it at the same time. I hope you understand everything. Thank you.